We've all been there. You drag a file to the recycle bin, you hit empty, and you just assume, poof, it's gone forever. But what if I told you that's not even close to what's actually happening?
I mean, really think about it. That sensitive work document, that old folder of financial records. When you tell your computer to delete it, is it actually truly 100% destroyed?
Well, the answer is a big, fat, resounding no. And honestly, that simple fact is one of the most overlooked security risks in our digital lives. It's like leaving a back door to your most private information wide open.
So let's pull back the curtain on what's really going on inside your machine. It's time to bust the biggest myth in file management, the one we all fall for. See, when you delete a file, Windows is kind of being lazy. It doesn't actually bother to erase the ones and zeros that make up your file. Instead, it just removes the file's name from its big directory list. Think of it like tearing a page out of a book's table of contents. The chapter itself, it's still there. You just can't find it listed in the front. So yeah, you think you're running that document through a digital shredder, but what's really happening is the computer is just slapping a little sticky note on that spot on your hard drive that says, hey, this space is available now. The original data just sits there completely intact until some new file happens to need that exact spot.
And this is why it matters so much. Anyone with some pretty basic recovery software, we're talking tools like Recuva or Disk Drill, can come along and potentially resurrect these so-called ghost files. So if you sell an old laptop or toss an old hard drive, the next owner could, with a little effort, recover everything from your tax returns to your family photos. Yikes! But okay, don't panic. This isn't just a story about a huge problem. It's about the solution. And lucky for us, the solution comes directly from Microsoft itself. So let's meet the hero of our story, S-Delete. Delete, which stands for Secure Delete, is this awesome little utility from Microsoft's own sysinternals toolkit. It's totally free, and it's designed to do one thing and do it absolutely perfectly. Permanently wipe data by not just deleting the reference, but by actively going in and scribbling all over the data itself. The magic word here is overwrites. That's the key. Instead of just marking the space as available, S-Delete actually writes random gibberish data right on top of the original file's location, effectively destroying it beyond any hope of recovery. So why this tool? Well, first off, it's made and maintained by Microsoft, so you know it's legit. Second, it's incredibly precise. It targets the exact physical sectors on your hard drive where that file lived. It even cleans up all the little digital breadcrumbs, the metadata, that Windows usually leaves behind, making it an absolute nightmare for even advanced forensic recovery tools. Okay, so it's powerful, it's trustworthy, but how in the world do you actually use this thing? Let's roll up our sleeves and get into the practical steps. Now, there is a little one-time setup, but trust me, it's pretty straightforward. You just download it from Microsoft's website and pop the folder into your program files. The only slightly tricky part is adding it to your system path. All that does is tell Windows where to find the tool so you can run it from anywhere. It's a one-and-done thing, and if you get stuck, just search for Add to Path Windows online. You'll find tons of simple guides. Once that's set, you're good to go forever. Actually, using it is even easier. You just open up the command prompt, find the file you want to completely obliterate, and use this super handy trick. Right-click on the file and choose Copy as Path. Then, in the command prompt, you just type S-Delete. Hit space, paste that path in, and press Enter. And that's it. The file is gone. I mean, gone for good. And you can get even fancier with it. The S/R commands, for example, let you securely wipe entire folders and everything inside them. My favorite, though, is the P command. This lets you set the number of overwrite passes. So think of it as the difference between shredding a document once versus running it through the shredder 4 times to turn it into absolute confetti for maximum security. All right, as amazing as this tool is, it's not a magic bullet for every single situation. We got to talk about some of the fine print. And it all starts with what kind of drive you're using. So on a traditional spinning hard drive, an HDD, S-Delete is king. It's a guaranteed kill. But on modern solid-state drives, or SSDs, things get a little more complicated. See, SSDs use this clever technology to spread out wear and tear, and that means the drive itself might move your data around without telling Windows. So S-Delete can't always guarantee it's overwriting the exact physical spot. It's still a really good best effort, but it's not 100% foolproof guarantee like it is on an HDD.
So what do you do in those cases? Well, for an SSD, the absolute gold standard for security is full drive encryption, like using BitLocker, which is built right into Windows. And if you're getting rid of your whole computer, the best and easiest thing to do is use the Reset PC feature in your Windows settings and make sure you choose the Remove Everything option. It's specifically designed to securely wipe the entire drive for you.
Okay, let's just boil this all down to the 3 things you absolutely need to remember. 1. Hitting delete and emptying the recycle bin is basically a lie. Those files are still hanging around. 2. SDelete is your free Microsoft-made digital shredder for permanently destroying individual files. And 3. Always use the right tool for the job. Use SDelete for specific, sensitive files, but go for full encryption or a PC reset when you're dealing with entire drives. And I have to leave you with one final, very important warning. This tool is not the recycle bin. There is absolutely no undo button. There's no getting it back. When you use SDelete, that data is gone forever. So please be 100% sure before you hit that enter key.
So there you have it. You're in on the secret now. The delete key doesn't really protect you, but the right tools absolutely will. Your digital ghosts are out there, waiting on old drives and sold computers. So the real question isn't just how you'll protect your data, but when are you going to start?